and welcome to the Dino Chronicles season finale. Here, we can see our pack of Utah raptor and what appears to be a new brood of babies. Feasting on a young Apatosaurus. Here we have the rest of the pack. The mother of this new brood is none other than the alpha female, who is camouflaged in these plants. Father being our male Utahraptor, the alpha male. Here we see the rest of the pack enjoying their day. But the alpha's brother, the new Omega, is tucked away by himself, standing near the Omega female. He often stays slightly further away from the pack ever since his death. In the pack, as does the other female. The pack has not had very much food this week. In fact, it's been about 4.5 days since nothing. So now decides that it's time to go on a hunt, and he signals the rest of his pack and calls to them. And he goes off. The pack follows. The babies are left here alone, unguarded. For they have done this before. If any strange dinosaurs come, they merely hide. And once this strange dinosaur has left, they come back out and continue eating their small carcass. Back with the Rex family, you see the chicks have grown rather large compared to when we last saw them. And we see the mother tending to them as usual. But we also see that the male has recently lost his arm, for he was out hunting when he encountered a large Suchomimus, and they fought and he lost his left arm to the Suchomimus. It's quite a shame, but it is not much of a loss, for Tyrannosaurus arms prove rather useless. The female decides it's a good time to hunt, for the chicks and the adults are getting rather hungry. So she goes out to the plains to gather her family some food. The male Rex here just decides to lay down, facing the chicks, still awake and aware of all their whereabouts, but just lying down. Here in the plains, life is flourishing. As you can see, there are all kinds of herbivores. Biosaur, Parasaurolophus, Triceratops, Stegosaur, Chasmosaur, Gastonia, even some small scavengers have come to the scene. Like this young Dimetrodon, feasting on an already dead Apatosaur, killed by a pack of small Dromaeosaur. This is what the pack of raptors hunt. Alpha male and female taking the front, beta pair taking left and right, and the Omega taking the rear. Their target, Chasmosaurus, a large ceratopsian dinosaur with a humongous frill, the second largest of all ceratopsians, the largest being Torosaurus, which is a large mammal. Package strike, basically, erupts in strengths. It is the female T-Rex. She will not stop until she has killed her target. Her target being the Casmosaur. Quixie grabs it, shakes it, knocking it down. The other inputs quickly scatter. Safety. Female kills Fran. One snap, he's back. Male raptor is astonished. He was going to lead his pack to killing that same exact Casmosaur. And instead, they were beaten to it by a female T-Rex. And he refuses for that to happen. He screams in anger, runs up to them, to her pack following. He lunges at her, landing on her back. But slipping off. He then regains his balance, but the female notices him and hits him with her head. He goes flying. But his mate, female, lunges at her head. And sinks her claws deep into the side of the female's neck. The rest of the pack comes to the front. Female is now being attacked from all possible locations, on her neck, tail, and legs. Our male is still slightly doing slow, but soon regains his composure and runs up. Some of his pack members fall off, but he makes a mad jump straight onto the back of the female, knocking her down. All of a sudden, she gets up with such speed that our male flies off, and all the other raptors do as well. Except his brother. She lunges at her head, but she opens her jaws and clamps down on him. Our male watches in agony. He's seeing his brother being crushed by the jaws of a large female T-Rex. He won't stand for it. He charges and lands straight on the neck of the female, sinking his claws deep into her side. The pain is excruciating, and she finally gives up and flips the male off of her. Since the pain is so harsh, she gives up and leaves, taking the small scavenged carcass instead. She will have to scavenge to help her family.